Lima is a place where day and night have become dangerous, where stepping out of your home may mean dying at the hands of some stranger. However, this is not the same everywhere. There are places which don't get to live the actual terror everyone else does. This video is made for explaining these kinds of differences in terms of security and its relationship to social inequality. This will be made through the study of two cases that show this connection through different lenses.
We consider that the difference in security that exists in Latin American society is not only a cause of inequality but also a consequence. This ends up making a vicious cycle which holds back opportunities to its people. The next cases will see insecurity as a cause of inequality in the first one, and security as an effect of inequality in the second.
The first case is a recent one, which occurred on May 29th, during the COVID pandemic. What happened is that the web from where Bono Universal was going to be delivered, which is an aid to people in need during the pandemic, was hacked, denying the help that should have gone to people that were the poorest of the country. This shows insecurity as a cause of inequality because it does not allow the people in need to develop or survive during these hard times, highlighting the difficulties they have.
The second one took place in Caraballo, a place located in the north of Lima, on April of 2018. This piece of news is a statement for two delinquents who say that they were only robbing because they had needs that were not fulfilled and thought this was the only solution. This shows insecurity as a consequence of inequality, because there are groups of people to which these differences have obligated to search for more violent solutions.
As we can see from these two different examples, insecurity is forming the previously explained cycle, where all the violence and unattended needs just generates more of the same. Insecurity functions first as a cause of inequality, by taking the disadvantages that people have and making them bigger. The opportunities that could have minimized the gap between rich and poor are taken by these acts of selfishness that end up pushing everyone deeper into the underdevelopment. This is surely a problem that keeps making Lima and Peru in general such a dangerous country, where if you want to try to be secure, you need to pay for it, and obviously not everyone can do that.
The economic system creates inequalities by privatizing the investment on security. In places where there is a lot of criminality, the cost of security is higher, making it harder to invest in there. On the other hand, rich districts which function actively in economy attract the attention of investors. The insecure places never get interest and are left behind. This shows as a relation between security and economy, functioning as the previous mentioned cycle, where just some people get benefits while the others are completely ignored.
Here is the other side of the coin. There are districts with almost nothing of economic development, poor ones, where there are no investment nor opportunities. These are factors that push people to get into other activities to survive, such as crime. This is why insecurity functions also as a consequence of inequality. People find themselves with more problems than they can handle. They are not able to afford normal life and are, to some degree, forced to ignore the law and find a way of satisfying their needs. This is what leads to robberies and all of that kind of violence in the streets, turning an alley in the night into the last place some people see.
The National Household Survey of 2013 shows that Los Olivos is the district of Lima with the highest percentage of extreme poverty. Not coincidentally, another chart made by the National Institute of Statistics and Computing shows that by 2017, Los Olivos is the district with more crime complaints. These numbers support the previous idea of involving in delinquency or other activities when you need to, just as the robbers in the second case.
In conclusion, although Peru is the second most dangerous country in the Americas, according to the Barometer of the Americas, not everyone has the same disadvantages in this factor. Security is not for everyone. Sadly but truly, it creates more inequality in society, functioning both as a cause and as a consequence to it. Maybe some faith and investment in these places could change the fate that has been put upon so many people. However, in the short term, there are no signs showing people are willing to change this perspective.